orc. I lose to any orc. But still, a lot of people said that I shouldn't be whining about orc, especially as elf. And for those people, I added a little link in the description, and you will see why orc is imba. This is a list of the past 2 years with all the tournaments being played and with the amount of orcs won. And when elf was supposedly imba, it was just Moon dominating everything, and he won like 60% of all tours, or 50%. If you take a look at the list, you can take out any single orc there is, and you can still have a completely dominant race. So I think it's pretty bullshit if you even dare to deny that orc isn't imbalanced, or unless you believe that stuff that Violet says, that all orc players are simply more talented. I mean, come on, you really believe all orc players are more talented than all the other players at a professional level? I mean, that's just ridiculous to believe. So let's take a look. Grubby and Sierra are now creeping the fountain, and Thomas G and Fra are going to have to back off right here because those raiders and those walkers are simply too much to handle for Team Gay Up at this point, especially around the healing fountain. Sorry, Blade Master of Frost taking quite a lot of damage. Speed Scroll being used, but he's not going to get out. He's going to die right here. Nicely done there by Team Evil Geniuses. He could just keep it snaring that Blade Master, and even a Windwalk won't save it. And right now another raider is going down for Fra, and this is definitely not looking good for Team Gay Up. Looks like they are gaying down, and a lot of peons are being brought in by both Grubby and Sierra. They're just still chilling around there. Potion of Invulnerability over there, and I'm tapping to Amazon. Someone is saying some shit. I was like, no, not, please don't. I thought my PC was going to crash or something when the screen just turned black. Okay, we're back in the game, and Shop of Fra is taking quite some damage right now. Thomas G with this Tree of Ages making mass strides to keep his growth with his second hero, but still Demon Hunter just level 1. He does have an Anchor of Reincarnation, but if you take a look at the hero levels, you will see a level 2.5 Blade Master there for EG Grubby. You will see a level 2.8 Blade Master for Sierra. You will see a level 2.6 Tarn Chieftain for Grubby. You will see a level 2 Shadow Hunter for Sierra, while yeah, Fra is definitely going to get screwed over here. He's going to have to TP right away, or he will lose a lot of units. Heal wave going off. Perhaps he nah, he's not going to be able to kill off that unit. Fra is TPing. Fra TP to his own base, but now Thomas G is in trouble because he has not just one orc, but 2 orcs incoming. But he does have the ledge to fight on, so it will be interesting to see what's going to happen here. I think the game will be going to Team Evil Geniuses with Grubby over 50 food. Sierra should be going over 50 food as well after that burrow of his finishes, and Fra is at 50, and Thomas G is at 50 as well. But Team Evil Geniuses definitely has the higher hero levels, and he's going. They're going to creep some more. Even they have total map control. There's nothing much that Team Gay Up can do at this moment. And if Team Evil Geniuses manages to win this map, then the clan war will go to Team EG, and I don't think we'll get to see the second map at all, because it will be 4-1 for Team Evil Geniuses. And it looks like Raider of Sierra taking quite a bit of damage, and not that great of a position to fight in since most units can't reach. But the Shadow Hunter of Gab Fra is taking on a lot of damage, and so is his Blade Master. Thomas G did TP here, but it's like fighting a lost battle, since the Shadow Hunter will be going down in an instant. Yep, Shadow Hunter is going down right here. Even the heal scroll can't prevent it. And I think the Blade Master of Fra went down as well. Fra, you? I don't know. But this is definitely looking good for Team Evil Geniuses. But Sierra is losing a lot of units. He's at 34 food, and the Blade Master of Grubby is taking on quite some damage and is going down. So I don't know if this is looking that good for EG at all, since Thomas G has still got plenty of food, and Grubby still has a large army as well. But Sierra is crippled. He lost a lot of units in this fight, and Thomas G is doing. He's just focusing well with on the ledge, with not all of the orc units being able to go through. Just a small amount of units being actually able to deal damage here. So this is a good position for Gay Up. I don't know why I even said that this game was looking over. I think because of the early game. This is a great position to have for Team Gay Up. Frost crippled, Sierra's crippled, but Thomas G and Grubby are juking it out. and there isn't much that Grubby can do. He's in a really bad position. He can't move all his units in, but the Demon Hunter of Thomas G is taking some damage, but he shouldn't be focusing that because the Demon Hunter of Thomas G does have Anchor of Reincarnation. But the problem right here is that Grubby already lost his Blade Master. He isn't able to TP out, and Thomas G should be moving his Dryads in for Grubby's other units rather than all focusing on the Tyrant Chieftain. This isn't looking good at all for Team Evil Geniuses anymore. They played well early game, but this is definitely a great turnaround by fighting in that position. They were overconfident, I guess. They should have taken. They should have tried to be sure of themselves. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that they shouldn't. If there's a possibility of them losing in that battle, they shouldn't be taking it because this is the WCR we're talking about. This is definitely an important match. Sierra at 36 food right now. Fra at 43. Thomas G at 54, and I don't know if Thomas G is going. No, it's just going for tier 2. While Grubby is at 48 as well, but he does have his Blade Master back, but he doesn't have any heal with him at the moment. And his Kodo Beast is gonna go down here to these Dryads. It looks like there will be their Team Evil Geniuses is planning to turn this game into a base race, since Grubby is running in on Thomas G, but Thomas G does have a great base here, and this Demon Hunter is present. So I don't think there is much that Mr. Grubby will be able to do right here on this position. Even though Sierra is heading for Fra, I think Team Gay Ab will beat him too, and it will be too fast to be able to do any sufficient damage. And Grubby is forced to TP here, but he will definitely lose that grunt. I think not. Wow, barely managed to save that grunt. While Sierra is running into Frost base right now, and they're just going for the traditional base laming. And I think Team Gay Ab will be TPing anytime shortly, but they're not TPing. They're just running. There's a shop there for Fra, and perhaps that we will get to see. No, TP will be going off. The main is getting focused too much. Sierra is forced to TP as well. So good there by Team Gay Up. And if you take a look at the food counts right now, it's 45 for Sierra, 47 for Fra, and Thomas G should be at around 60, I think. No, 53. And Speed Scroll being used there by Fra, and he barely misses the ensnare on the radar. So